Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com here with another full week of eating update. Down another pound this week, so you're going to see every meal that I ate to help me achieve this goal. We're going to begin with Sunday, February 26th, where I began my day with a shake, 1 cup of kefir, some spinach, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, and some mixed berries. Mid-afternoon, had a cup of coffee with half hot chocolate along with 4 cups of Skinny Pop popcorn. And then dinner, we had some quiche, so I ate basically half of the pie, the quiche pie, and most of the calories came from the pie shell, which 550 calories for half of this pie shell. So that adds up to a good chunk of my total calories for the day, which ended up around 1,800. Monday, February 27th, began the day with a pre-workout shake, the 1 cup of kefir, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, spinach, and a banana. Post-workout, 260 grams plain Greek yogurt, 1 scoop of protein powder, and 140 grams of mixed berries. Dinner was half a cup of basmati rice, 1 can of tuna, barbecue sauce, and some salsa. Total calories for the day were around 1,600, so a little on the low end. Definitely going to be focused. At this point, I'm bumping it back up to keeping it consistent around 1,900 to 2,000 for the remaining of the week. Tuesday, February 28th, began the day once again with a pre-workout shake, the 1 cup of kefir, 1 scoop of protein powder, spinach, and mixed berries. Post-workout, 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 1 scoop of protein powder, and 140 grams of mixed berries. Snack, kind of, if you want to call it that, midday. Some black coffee with 2 tablespoons of half-hot chocolate. Just kind of curbs my appetite a little bit and also gives me a little bit of satisfies a little bit of a sweet tooth there. Dinner was a pork chop, also had 3 extra large eggs that were cooked in a bit of coconut oil, topped with a bit of ground black pepper, topped that off with some ketchup along with some homemade fries, which were also topped off with a bit of ketchup, and some broccoli, which had a little bit of cheddar cheese on top. Total calories for the day was right around 2,000. Forgot to mention, the reason that got up to 2,000 was 4 cups of Skinny Pop popcorn, which is right around 150 calories, maybe 160 calories. Just a nice little snack to end the day. Wednesday, March 1st, began the day once again with the pre-workout shake, 1 cup of kefir, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, spinach, and mixed berries. Post-workout, 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt, scoop of protein powder, and 140 grams of mixed berries. Before dinner, I had 12 Triscuits. I was feeling pretty hungry at this point, actually kind of ravenous, so really kind of needed a little snack before we had dinner. Dinner was 2 chicken kebabs, some hash browns topped with ketchup, and some mixed veggies. Later on in the day, right before bed, had 4 more Triscuits. So throughout the day, I was feeling extremely ravenous. Appetite was kicking into high gear. Really had to kind of evaluate the situation. So typically, a lot of times when I'm ending a cutting phase, the last 3 weeks or so, my appetite definitely increases. And it's really tough. Like, I like to listen to my body intuitively when I need refeeds, and basically my mind was telling me, you need a refeed right now. And all I could think about was, oh my God, I don't think I can wait till Friday to have a refeed. Things are really, what's going on? I need to eat more food. My body's fighting against me. But this is at the point in the journey where I can't really think so much intuitively anymore. I have to think logically here. And is it my body fighting against me, or what are other things going on that could be causing these hunger signals, the increase in appetite, and really feeling ravenous? The big thing is lack of sleep. Sunday night and Monday night, didn't get as much sleep as I typically like, roughly around 6 hours. For me, that's not enough. I really thrive off of 8 hours sleep. So a little low on the sleep end those 2 nights. And then Tuesday night, my dog was keeping us up all night. We had a thunderstorm going on and he was really restless. So really crappy sleep on Tuesday night. So 3 nights in a row, not getting the kind of sleep that I usually thrive off of. It's probably the biggest reason why my appetite was going through the roof. So when I have lack of sleep for, especially one day isn't too bad, but a few days in a row, my appetite goes through the roof. So I knew if I had a good night's sleep this night, kind of pay attention to how things go the next few days and see if things kind of bounce back to normal. And if they do, if my appetite kind of gets steady once again, I know for sure that it all had to do with lack of sleep and not so much about the low body fat levels, my body kind of fighting me here. So interesting little insights and perspectives to kind of handle it, curb the appetite. Yeah, the Triscuits helped a bit. Put my total calories around 2,100 for the day, so a little higher than normal, but I also had a little lower days throughout the week so far as well, so I wasn't overly concerned. But yeah, just drink a lot of water, a lot of flavored water, and I sucked on a mint here and there throughout the day. So little things kind of curb the appetite, and just realizing that I'm near the home stretch. Don't want to give into those feelings if it's not necessary. If I do really need a refeed, I want to be taking advantage of it. But here, I think more than anything, it just had to do with lack of sleep. Thursday, March 2nd, once again, begin the day with the pre-workout shake, 1 cup of kefir, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, spinach, and mixed berries. Post-workout, 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 1 scoop of protein powder, and 140 grams of mixed berries. A snack midday was a little pack of smoked salmon, so looking at about 110 calories here, topped off that smoked salmon with a little bit of spicy mustard. Dinner, we had rainbow trout, so 1 big fillet of rainbow trout, mixed veggies, and some potatoes, which I also topped off with a little bit of ketchup. And then before bed, had another pack of the smoked salmon. This is one of my little favorite go-to snacks. It's a little high-protein snack that really curbs my craving, especially with the spicy mustard in there. Total calories for the day was right around 1,800, so sitting really well throughout the week. Couldn't be happier with the way things are going, and had a great night's sleep. Actually slept for 10 hours. It was ridiculous. So really got caught up on sleep, and definitely appetite stayed stable throughout the day. So great to see that it wasn't my body fighting against me, that it was indeed the lack of sleep that was causing my increase in appetite the other day. Friday, March 3rd, started my day with a grande green tea latte. Was out shopping around. A nice little treat. One of my favorite things to drink when I'm at Starbucks. I actually had one of these earlier in the day. I think it was Wednesday. I forgot to mention in the video. You still saw the picture of it, but that added to the 2,100 calories that I consumed for the day. So started the day off with that green tea latte, and then pre-workout had the typical pre-workout shake, the 1 cup of kefir, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, spinach, and mixed berries. Post-workout, once again, the 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, and 140 grams of mixed berries. Dinner was beef barley stew, and then Friday, the typical refeed night, out with the guys, playing darts, all day long, actually all week. I think it was because of the big cravings I was having, the increase in appetite, the ravenous feeling that I had on Wednesday. I was thinking, man, I really need a refeed. I really need a refeed. At that time, I was really thinking of going bonkers on Friday night, really doing a serious refeed. And I was starting to think maybe I should have a few drinks as well, really kind of let loose. It's only been one time throughout this 9-week cutting phase that I had any alcohol. So I thought, yeah, maybe I'll have some on Friday night. So Tuesday and Wednesday, that was on my mind. Waking up Friday morning after having a couple good nights of sleep here, I really didn't feel like drinking, but before going out with the guys, I was thinking, you know what, maybe I just need it. Maybe I just need to get it out of my system, have a few drinks, and I did indeed have a couple Ryan Cokes here. So actually, Pepsi Max, so 0 calories with the pop, just the fake artificial sweetener in there. So four of those drinks with a shot of Canadian Club whiskey in there. So I had 4 of those throughout the night, as well as a ass load of chips. So really kind of felt uncomfortable by the end of the day. Really actually had less fun than I normally do when I don't drink, when I haven't been drinking all the way throughout there. So really this evening kind of left me with the thought of, man, why drink? Did I really need to do that? Why did I do that? And not that I was beating myself up. I was thinking all week long I was looking forward to this refeed, and then I had it, and it just left me feeling just not satisfied. It didn't kind of curb any kind of craving. It didn't do anything for me. So I don't know, just a little interesting perspectives. Either way, it was a definite surplus. I'd say well over 3,000 calories for the day. But I guess, like I said, got it out of my system. Home stretch here, 3 weeks to go. Not gonna be having any alcohol between now and then. So really, that would just be 2 times during a 12-week cutting phase where I have some alcoholic beverages. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I think it's helped me out not having it, avoiding it. And as I see from this experience last night or Friday night, that it just wasn't necessary at all. Didn't do me any good whatsoever. So no problem avoiding it from here on out. So let's get to one more day here. And that would be Saturday, March 4th. It was a rest day for us, but still started my day with a shake, the 1 cup of kefir, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, spinach, and mixed berries. Delayed my breakfast there, so I ate this around noon. I wasn't really feeling hungry throughout the morning. As always, I don't mention this all the time, but I do have 2 cups of coffee with just like drops of 2% milk in there, just giving it a little bit of color. It's darn near black there, so not a lot of calories in that, but I always have that first thing in the morning when I wake up, and then breakfast is usually a few hours later. So today breakfast, the shake, was around noon, and then really wasn't hungry throughout the day. Really didn't have much of an appetite, just drank lots of water. And dinner was Sloppy Joe's. We had a little bit earlier dinner tonight, so it was easy for me to hold off until then. And the Sloppy Joe was just lean ground beef. I put some ketchup in there, some mustard, and some Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how that came out, but you know what I mean. I had that on 2 slices of whole wheat bread. Also had a small little bowl of this mix, the ground beef, on the side. So roughly 350 grams of lean beef along with the ketchup mustard mix there. So was feeling pretty good at this point in the day, and we were watching a movie with the kids later on. I thought, you know what, I'll just treat myself to a little bit of popcorn. So I had some more Skinny Pop popcorn. This is like 8 cups of the Skinny Pop popcorn, which really totally satisfied. And I really didn't have cravings at this point. It was just more like a treat. So got rid of any potential cravings that I could have had and still kept myself in a deficit. Total calories for the day was around 2,100. So that was it. A successful week. Again, down 1 pound. Really looking forward to keeping this up for the next 3 weeks. So you should see me down a total of 3 more pounds, which should put me looking pretty damn ripped. So hope you enjoyed this footage, the full week of eating, the full week of training I shared yesterday, as well as our physique update that I posted on Friday. Thanks for sharing this journey with me. I really appreciate the support, encouragement, and kind words. We're in this together. Catch you next time.